Hey, how's everybody doing today? Coming at you with some more ramblings of a short, fat, bald guy. Um, First thing I guess we'll talk about is the whole "Let's Go Brandon" movement. Um, for those of you that are not familiar with what it is, which I wasn't, apparently there was a NASCAR race, and in the background, people were chanting "Fuck Joe Biden." Um, a newscaster who was interviewing a winner or whatever said, "Oh, listen, they're cheering for you. They're saying, 'Let's go, Brandon.'" So that's how the "Let's Go, Brandon" movement came about. That's why we're seeing it. Uh, Saying "Let's go, Brandon" instead of "Fuck Joe Biden." Um, I don't have a lot to say about it. The biggest thing to me is it's childish. Um, Saying "Fuck Joe Biden" is childish. If you were on the boat and you were saying "Fuck Donald Trump," that's childish. Um, you know, it's just childish to me. It's what I expect in today's day and age, unfortunately, because people are just acting like idiots for the most part, and it's like, come on, you know, get over it. Joe Biden's president. You don't like the price of gas, and that's his fault, which it isn't. But you know, to hear a lot of people talk, yeah, it's his fault because he closed a Canadian pipeline that we were not going to make anything off of here in this country. But hey, what do I know? I know it's all about futures. I'll hear about it from some of my friends on here, and whatever. It's all about corporate greed. It's all about supply and demand. And that's just the way it is. You're not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change your mind. Don't really care. Um, anyway, so that's the "Let's Go Brandon" thing. It's childish. It's stupid. We're going to hear it until Joe Biden is no longer president. And then we'll hear the next one. It is what it is. Um, Moving on to Aaron Rodgers. Um, Per the NFL, Aaron Rodgers tried to get for lack of better description, an exemption to having the vaccine because he had done some homeopathic therapy for COVID-19. Some of that homeopathic therapy was HCQ, ivermectin, so on and so forth. The NFL and the NFL Players Association denied his waiver. So he was supposed to be undergoing frequent testing for COVID. He was supposed to be adhering to all the rules set forth by the NFL for those that were not vaccinated, which includes wearing a mask, limiting public engagement, being in smaller groups, so on and so forth. There's a whole list of things. You can go online and look at what the NFL and the NFL Players Association agreed to. As far as Aaron Rodgers is concerned, he lied to his teammates apparently because some of them are saying that he told them he was vaccinated and he's not. Which, okay, again, your choice. He doesn't have to get vaccinated, but he has to adhere to the rules set forth by the NFL. He didn't do that. Do I think anything is going to come of this? No. He's going to get maybe a couple of fines because of some things that he did, or maybe not. But I was looking at the fines. It's like $14,000 fine per incident. $14,000 is nothing to Aaron Rodgers. I mean, that doesn't even scratch the surface of what the man makes. Do I feel Aaron Rodgers should have gotten the vaccine? Again, I don't care. He doesn't want to get it, don't get it. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. But be responsible enough to own up to that. Don't lie about it. Don't say, "Oh yeah, I'm good," and you're not. Just don't lie about it. I had posted on Facebook about this whole Aaron Rodgers thing, and I made light that maybe he's suffering from a traumatic brain injury or chronic traumatic encephalopathy from being hit in the head too many times because he's upset. People are mad at him, and he's just very upset with all of this. Well, you know what? Too bad. People get upset with some of the things I say. People get upset with some things I say and do on Facebook and on here on YouTube. It is what it is. Aaron, go make your millions of dollars. You're sitting at home right now because you had COVID. You did get COVID. Oh, but that's right. You were being treated, with ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine. From what I understand, you did get monoclonal antibody infusions after you were diagnosed. I saw an interview of you this weekend. I got to be honest. He doesn't look good. I mean, he looks ill, which he is. Joe Rogan, of course, he's getting his information from. Him and Joe are good friends, and Joe Rogan was sick for 3 days, and then he was better. At least that's his claim. Another friend of mine on this had made comment about that, and I said, Joe Rogan's claiming he was better. He may have had a mild case. He may not have had a case at all. I believe if he did have it, and I don't know why anybody would lie about it, that it was a mild case, and that given time without treatment of ivermectin and without HCQ, he'd have recovered anyway, probably a week to 10 days as opposed to 3 or 4 days, but it is what it is. Part of that came out of the discussion was about ivermectin, and the friend of mine sent me a link for a study that was done of 629 patients. And the results were statistically significant enough to warrant more investigation. A 629 person study is not obviously a great study, but they can look into it for alternative treatments. Maybe meds are repurposed all the time. Remdesivir was originally created to treat Ebola whenever there was a fear that we were going to have an Ebola outbreak in this country, which thank God we didn't get. Minoxidil, it's for blood pressure. It also grows hair. Obviously, I'm not using it. Doxycycline was not originally created to be the med of choice for anthrax, but it works well against anthrax. So they do repurpose meds all the time and find additional uses for them. So hopefully, they will check into this, and maybe we'll find out that ivermectin, while it is a dewormer, has some feasibility and some worth to it as a possible treatment. But we'll have to wait and see. The thing that we all need to remember with the current situation and COVID that's been going on for 2 years now is we learn every day. I had a discussion with the individual that sent me the link about ivermectin and said, you trust study of 600 and some odd people, but yet you don't trust the vaccines that have been given to millions upon millions upon millions of people. I don't understand that concept. I mean, there have been some adverse events with the vaccine. Not a lot when you look at the total amount of vaccines given. I mean, like I said, billions actually. And the thought that, okay, we're having breakthrough right now. It came out here in our county that 28% of those that have passed away have been vaccinated. 28%. That means 72% of those that passed away from COVID haven't been vaccinated. I can tell you with friends that work in healthcare that currently the bulk by the bulk, 90% or higher of the patients in the hospital requiring hospitalization for COVID-19 are not vaccinated. There are a few that have been vaccinated, and I actually have a friend that was vaccinated that passed away. He had a massive heart attack and died. Probably not COVID related at all, but he did pass away. So anyway, Aaron Rodgers, suck it up, Buttercup. You lied to people, you have deceived people, and you're paying for that right now. But you're still going to make your millions of dollars. You're still going to play football. This too shall pass. They'll find someone else to get on. Hopefully the Let's Go Brandon thing will friggin' go away. I'm sick and tired of all this bull crap about politics. Joe Biden's president. Like it or not, he is the president. Just like Donald Trump was the president before. Like it or not, he was the president. And everybody just needs to learn to get along. I don't give a rat's ass whether a person's Republican or not. I don't care if they're Democrat or not. You treat me nice, I treat you nice. Person's vaccinated, that's their choice. If they're unvaccinated, that's their choice. As far as the mandates are concerned, that's on hold right now in one of the appeals courts, so we'll wait and see what happens. Anyway, that's all I got for Ramblings of a Short Fat Bald Guy. I will talk to you guys all later. Have a good one. Bye.